A proverb said, "He that fetches an ant-infested firewood should not grumble when lizard comes for a feast." It is now obvious that it is no more bounds of sex, orgies, and rompings in the camp of the infidels, the cheaters. There is a huge wave, a huge backlash that is bringing a depth of soberness, a depth of reality, a depth of consequences for what they have done, for what Yul Edochie and Judy Austin have done. It has now become very difficult for Judy Austin to stay calm. Guys, all this while, Judy Austin has been trying to portray and emulate May's calm spirit. She will attack, then pretentiously post a picture of a calm sea. Now, she could no longer pretend to be calm. She could no longer pretend all is well in her camp. She is now out ranting like a mad dog, using different antics on social media to react to the huge floods of insults, abuse, and attack that is coming her way from her fans, Yul's fans and May's fans. Fans she had thought by now they must have forgotten her case, just like in every other side chick turned baby mama turned second wife cases. In her eagerness and determination to entrap Yul to herself, she forgot that destiny and grace differs. That side chick A has succeeded easily does not mean she will succeed that easily because of the grace in the life of the person you are targeting. She forgot that it is wise not to judge a content by its container. She underestimated May Edochie. The outcome of her hard work on Yul is not what she had expected. Without her approval, Yul has swallowed his shame and gone back to follow his wife back on Instagram. In total bitterness and grief, she watches as Yul takes flight to run back to Lagos to his family, even without May calling, even in May's silence, even in May's disconnection. Out of bitterness of heart, frustration of the spirit, anger for her husband and the online in-laws who had refused to forget. She had used Fada Mbaka's music to tell the world that God is on her side. Maybe God is on her side for taking another woman's husband. Then she sang Beyonce's song, which still did not go well. And the latest one, she tried to, in an ambiguous, cryptic way, tell the world or direct it to whoever she has in mind that she doesn't care about what people think or think about what people care. According to her words, she said, 2 traps you need to avoid: caring what they think and thinking that they care. Make up your own minds, my darling. All these cryptic consolatory messages are just symptoms of a bitter, disillusioned and disappointed seducer. Those that are brought up in a toxic polygamous atmosphere can attest to the fact that most often early in the morning, the younger wife will raise up a song specifically made to attack the other wife. The songs were never sang to praise God, but specifically sang to attack their enemy, which is the other wife. They use popular songs, they use bitter songs, they use lamentation songs, they use insulting songs to send across their message of malice, bitterness, and envy to their co-wives. Today, we are in the social media world, in the social media era, and Judy Austin is deploying and redeploying the same old antics of a bitter second wife by using social media to send across her message of malice. These are just tips of the bitter, toxic current of resentment, quarrel, and anger that runs in a jealousy imbued, competition imbued, and suspicion imbued polygamous family. Yul Edochie is beginning to realize it. And May Edochie, who is wise, who God has decided to help, is taking the wonderful decision of distancing herself far away, more and more from this web, this dangerous web that her husband and his side chick are trying to weave. and drag herself, her children, and her family into. So instead of focusing on what the side chick, her husband's second wife, is doing, uttering, or ranting, May has chosen the wise path of celebrating every new day the grace, the glory, and the favor of God upon her life and the lives of her children. And as God opens door for her, she embraces it with gratitude, with humility, with appreciation, with joy. And the world is perceiving her soul, the world is sensing her good intentions, and more doors are opening for her. She does not hide the fact that she is most grateful to God for where she is today, for what she had become today, for helping her turn her lemon into lemonade, for making her bad situation work together for her good, for fighting her battle and giving her peace and victory, for disappointing the plans and plots of her enemies over her life. As for Judy Austin, she underestimated the grace of God in the life of May. She had thought the battle is of the fittest and of the strongest. She had believed victory is of the woman that has the best escapades, the best bedmatic skills, the highest seductive strategies, the sharpest tongue, the best feminine wiles, antics and manipulations. But guys, life does not work that way. The Bible says that God uses the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. And let he that think he stands take heed lest he falls. So, Judy Austin might have thought she had it all well planned out. She thought her victory was certain. Never in her wildest dream had she expected things would turn out this way for her. She never expected May, ordinary May, insignificant May, doormat May, used and dumped May, old-fashioned housewife May, clueless, socially blind May. Judy Austin never expected that the May she thought she knew is the May she sees today. Is this woman of grace, this woman that radiates confidence, boldness, freedom, and peace, this woman that is loved and sought for all over. Judy Austin was so possessed by her desire to become Yul Edochie's first lady, to become his Ijele, that she forgot to properly analyze the situation, that she became incapable of discerning where the huge grace that is making everything so easy for Yul Edochie is coming from. She underestimated the power of this grace. She never knew that this grace will rise to fight back, even when the carrier is silent. I pity her. I pity Judy Austin because I know this is not what she expected. This is not the outcome she planned. This has become a bitter pill for her to swallow, a bitter lesson for her. And I know deep down in her spirit, she will swear off married men in her next life if there is anything like a reincarnation. My prayer, as always, is may the perfect will and plan of God be done in the life of May and her children. So guys, what do you think? Please let me hear your opinions in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. Also, like and follow our G-Squatter page on Facebook for more. Thanks for watching guys, and do have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.